Hello, Napoleon Elementary School. My name is Mrs. Bachman, and I'm one of the technology teachers. Tech is one of our specials that we have here at the elementary, and I'm going to have a little video here that's going to welcome you to tech and explain to you what tech is about and what we do in there. I'll tell you what homeroom teachers I go to teach tech to, and we'll also give you some resources that might help you if we ever have to go on remote learning. So I'm going to move my show along and show you a few things about tech. So what is tech? Tech is one of our 4 specials that you have each week. We have art, phys ed, music, and tech. We run on a 4-day schedule, A, B, C, D, and we see each class for 40 minutes. So some weeks you might have tech twice. It just depends on the rotation. If by chance we would have a bad weather day and it was supposed to be a B day, the next day we're at school will still be a B day. Now, I only see half of our elementary school. There are actually 2 tech teachers, myself and Mr. Bosselman. So I'm going to show you a list of the homerooms that I see. And this year things are going to be a little different. I'm going to be traveling to your homeroom. Rather than you coming to my room, which is located next to the library, I'm going to be coming to you. So here is a list of the homerooms that I will be visiting. On A days, it'll be Mrs. Youngie's class. On B days, it'll be Mrs. Good. C days, Mrs. Murray. D day, Mrs. Bilo. Our first grade, B days, Mrs. Peterson. C day, Mrs. Spicer. D day, Mrs. Gilson. Second grade, B day is Mrs. Neese. C day, Mrs. Jones. D day, Mr. Atkinson. Third grade, A day is Mrs. Frank. B day, Mrs. Badenhop. C day, Mrs. Davis. And D day, Mrs. Sherman. Fourth grade, B day is Mr. Walston. C day, Mrs. Haseman. D day, Mrs. Tilley. Fifth grade, B day is Mrs. Boyer. C day, Mrs. Gilson. D day, Mrs. Munson. Sixth grade, B day is Mr. Seiler. C day, Mrs. Rosebrock. And D day, Mr. Glassford. Now, what do we do in tech? Well, first of all, if you are a beginner, kindergarten, or first grader, you will have an iPad. And we teach you different educational apps to use. And those apps are going to teach you your letters, your numbers. We're going to work on counting. We're going to work on letter sounds. We're also going to be working with math and building sentences. But we also will have you use Google Docs and Google Slides. We'll get you used to Google Classroom. And we'll also be trying a little bit of Seesaw this year. Now, if you're a second grade through sixth grader, you will be having a Chromebook device. And what we do, our goal is in tech, is to build on your skills from year to year. So we're going to be teaching you how to type using touch typing and using all your fingers properly. We're also going to work on building your speed and accuracy as the years go on. You're going to be also learning all the different Google products, such as Docs and Sheets, Slides, Drawings, and Forms. We always do an online safety and cyber bullying unit every year with every grade level to reinforce those essential skills. Now, a little bit about Mrs. Bachman so that you get to know who I am a little bit. I have been teaching for 26 years, and I went to Bowling Green State University for college. I grew up in Lima, Ohio. This is a picture of my family. I'm married to my husband, Rick, for 24 years, and we have 3 kids, Mitchell, Miranda, and Mason. I worked really hard last year and did some Google-specific training and learned all different types of Google products, and I'm now certified level 1 and level 2. One thing about me that some people know already is I collect M&M dispensers. Now, one thing I want to share with you is that we have a really cool resource that you guys can use, especially if we ever have to go on remote learning, and that is our Napoleon Area Schools website. One thing we have on there is once you get to the main site, you can go to schools and select which grade level you are in, and then on your screen you will see the word technology. So I'm going to kind of go there right now so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'm accessing our napoleonareaschools.org site. And over here is schools. And you can pick elementary, PK2 if that's your grade level, or elementary 3-6. Either one is fine. So when I click on that link over here, move myself out of the way. Over here under quick links, you have a link for technology. So if I click on that, this is going to take you to our technology page. This is a website that I've created to help us with our technology options that we have. So here's both of our tech teachers. There's a little write up here. It talks about what we do in tech, and there's all these black links are videos to teach you the things you need to know, like how do you log into your Google account from a home computer? How do you join a Google Classroom? How do you view your assignments in Classroom? How do you turn those assignments in? And how do you use comments in Google Classroom? How do you find out if you have any missing work? And just some general helpful hints with Google Classroom. We also have a video on how to use your Gmail account, as well as how to join a Zoom meeting and the features of Zoom. Now, these blocks over here, or even these links on this side, are links to your specific grade level. So if I would go to, say, a 6th grade page and take a look, these are the programs that the 6th grade teachers like to use in their classroom. And here is also videos as well as instructions that talk about how to access some of the programs that they use within that particular grade level. So if you need to access one of these while you're at home and you forget how to get into it, you can use these directions to help you hopefully gain access if you have forgotten. So keep in mind that this is a great resource for you to use. We hope you do use it throughout the year to help you out if at any time you have questions. Last but not least, I just have a few final tips. I want you to make sure that you remember to bring your Chromebook to class as well as your iPad the very first day of school. We will be using these on day 1, so please make sure you bring those devices with you. Also, charge them. Make sure they're fully charged when you bring them back to school. You're going to need your device as well as those charging cables to return to school. Last but not least, wear your mask, wash your hands, keep your distance, and make sure you stay healthy, be helpful, and just remain calm through all this. We cannot wait to see you guys. We hope we have a great year together in school, and I will see you guys on Thursday or Friday. If not, I will see you sometime the following week on our rotation schedule. Again, I'm Mrs. Bachman, and I am one of your tech special teachers. Bye.